What's up, y'all? Just wanted to film a quick video here on how you can change your life instantly, and more specifically, your habits. How to make room for good habits by eliminating bad habits, your old habits, right? And if you're one of those people who've read Atomic Habits, you've gone through all of these podcasts, mindset podcasts, and your habits still haven't changed, this is the video for you. And I can promise that if you watch this to the end and you just implement what I tell you to do here, your habits are going to change instantly. And so what is the idea? The idea is basically controlling your environment. So let's say, for example, you were addicted to porn. The easiest way to stop being addicted to porn is basically not having access to porn, to the porn websites. And what it looks like basically is from a physical perspective and a digital perspective. So this is what it looks like on a physical perspective. I have a lock box here with a physical lock, and the only way for me to unlock this physical lock is on a password protected website on my computer, which is blocked. And what I have inside this lock box is basically my credit cards, because I like to eat out a lot. I also have a Fire Stick for movies on the TV and all sorts of things. But if you're addicted to cigarettes, for example, you could just put those in there. You're addicted to food, put those in there. And the strictness of these blocks is based on your own personal preferences, but that's what it looks like from a physical perspective. Let's go into the digital world and let me show you what that looks like. And we're going to start simple, but as the video goes along, it's going to get a little bit more advanced so that you guys can see all of the different things. And so let's start with Newsfeed Eradicator. This is a Chrome extension that you can all get. And basically what this does is it basically blocks your feed from showing up when you access social media platforms. And so this is what my feed looks like on LinkedIn. And on YouTube, this is what it looks like. I'm also not subscribed to any channels, and I don't have access to my history. And so when I come on YouTube, it's a clean slate. I'm not being algorithm trapped with these different platforms. And all I use these tools for is just putting things into the world. So I create a post and then I leave. Everything else here is blocked. Like even if I wanted to access my own personal LinkedIn profile, it's blocked. As you can see, cold turkey takes care of that. And this is what it looks like. It's just taking a second. And on Netflix, on movies, on porn websites, on any sorts of websites, it is all blocked. It's just not loading, but you got the idea. And so this is the tool that I love to use, Cold Turkey Blocker. And what this does is it basically, like if you were to go to my limited usage thing, I've got all of these different platforms and I have them blocked at a 20-minute allowance every single day. And if I wanted to go past it, like for the sake of this video, I want to use LinkedIn to show you guys things. I would basically just have to input a random text. So 300 characters. This is the text that I would have to input in order for me to go past 20 minutes. Something like YouTube, for example, I don't want to have access to every single day. And so that is 600 characters and there's no allowance for that. And this is what it looks like. If I want to access movies, I have to go here. And these are all of the movie websites. These are all of the movie websites that I have blocked. And I have another one here for like more specific, like Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever. But this is basically the gist. If you're just getting started, I would highly, highly recommend you use Newsfeed Eradicator and use Cold Turkey, and you just set up these blocks to your own personal liking with your own personal needs, right? So let's get into some of the more advanced tactics that you can use. So one of the things that I wanted to get rid of is porn, right? I'm a guy, I watched it, and I just didn't want to have that in my life all the time, right? And so I have a block here, perma blocks, and this is all about like gambling websites, porn websites, all of those websites that I don't want to have access to. And it's the same idea. I have a random text, and that's how I get rid of it. But in addition to these tools on Chrome, I don't have access to the incognito window. And how I've gotten rid of that is using a tool called regedit. And this is a Windows registry editor. On Apple, it's probably going to be something different, but that's what I used, right? And it eliminated the incognito tab. I've also eliminated the history tab to ensure that I'm not able to delete the old history. And so despite the fact that no one else has access to my computer, just having access to that history and not being able, and by the way, if I wanted to create a new user as a workaround, I can't. So I cannot add any new users. I have access to these users. All of them cannot access incognito, and all of them I cannot delete the history for. And so that's just an additional thing on top of being able to block these websites. Because if I wanted to use my willpower, if I just wanted to go here, put in all of these words, and then access those tools, now I have to deal with the fact that my history is not being deleted, right? Which is an extra thing. And by the way, inside Cold Turkey, I have this banned section. And what is banned is my registry editor. I have the registry editor banned so that I try not to basically access these tools. And so that I try not to access and change the registry editor, right? And so this is one of the things. Another thing is being able to use a tool like NordPass. And this is what NordPass looks like. I mean, it's blocked right now because it is in the phone block. But basically, if you've ever used NordPass, we'll do a quick search here. That's not going to work. NordPass. It's basically a password manager, and it basically allows you, whatever. I've already blocked all this tool. But it's a password manager. And what this password manager does is it allows you to store digital passwords. And so the password to this physical lock is inside NordPass, and NordPass is blocked right here in the phone blocks, right? And so if I wanted to unlock this lockbox, I would have to come here into the phone block, input all of these words, and then access NordPass, which has an authenticator on my phone, which is also blocked. You know what? Maybe I should have made this a little bit more in-depth, but basically, access NordPass. NordPass has the password to this app, and then I get access to that. But that is basically the quick overview, the tech stack on everything that I use. And so as a beginner, I recommend you download Newsfeed Eradicator. It's a Chrome extension. I also recommend you download Cold Turkey. And if you want to get more advanced, messing with the registry editor, that's one of the things that you can do. And I've got and NordPass. NordPass is another one that you can use. And one other thing that you should probably do is on YouTube. I'm only subscribed to Alex Hormozi. I don't have access to history. If you want to still have access to those things, just make them stop recommending you things. And the easiest way to do that is just removing the history. Removing the history tracking within YouTube, within Instagram, within that. And so that's basically a quick video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you want to get more advanced and you have specific things that you want to learn more about, just let me know. I'm also happy to help with those things. Cheers.